Good morning, geocachers, treasure hunters and thrill seekers. It's not a bad day today, and I've not been able to go camping and stuff this weekend, so I thought I'd see if I could do a mega geocache adventure, a mega geocache hunt. I've been having a look at the geocaching app, and whilst I've done a lot very close to me where I live, there's this big cluster on the outskirts of York, and that's quite a big cluster. Let's see how many of those I can knock off today. Now the first one is about 5.2 kilometres away. Let's get looking! Parked up just a few metres away, 40 metres in that direction. Let's go and have a look. Right, this is a cracking little cache, is this one. I'm not going to show you the whole thing, I'm just going to show you a corner. Look at that. Right, let's get this signed up. Signed it, logged it, popped it back. On to the next one. Actually, I've got back to the car, but considering the next one's only 157 metres away, I might as well get out and walk. Let's do this again, eh? Anybody getting deja vu? Well, unfortunately, I've given up the ghost on that one. Had no joy with it. Couldn't find it anywhere. I spent about 15-20 minutes looking for it. First DNF of the day. Next one's about 500 metres away. Let's go! Pulled in a short distance away, just heading towards the tree now. Right, I've left that one as well. It might be there, but it's quite overgrown in that area. I had a look back through the logs and it said there was a load of DNFs this time last year, and the cache owner had been and had a look and found it and just said it was harder to see. But I really want to get a load of hits under my belt, a load of finds under my belt. If I can't find them quick today, game over. Logged that last one as a DNF, and this next one is 799 metres away. So let's go and have a look. I don't like this one. This is going to be another DNF for me, and that's 3 on the trot, and I don't like that either. But the GPS coordinates show it as being in the middle of that road. I'll put a little thing on the screen so you can see what I mean and see where I am. So I'm parked where the arrow is roughly, and the GPS coordinates say it's kind of there. The hint is wall, and the only walls in the area are like people's gardens, and I'm just not comfortable rooting around on those. There's a bush shelter, and I've had a look in there, but no joy there either. But nothing kind of gels with this one for me, so yeah, I'm going to abandon this one. Next one's about 272 metres away, and this one's actually by a cache owner who asked me to do a video of me finding his caches or looking for his caches, so let's go. I've pulled up about 11 metres away. This area is actually quite fascinating to me because just over there you've got the River Ouse, and I've paddled in that direction and in that direction on the River Ouse. Yay! Found it, found it, found it. Signed it, logged it, popped it back. There's another one here about 241 metres away. Let's go for a look. All right, I'm parked up a little way off, about 30 metres off. My only concern with this one is it hasn't been found since the 8th of January. Now, is that because there's a load of people who haven't found it and not DNF'd it, or is it just that nobody's been looking? Considering a lot of the caches in this area people have been looking for and DNF'd, not quite sure what to make of this one, so let's have a look anyway. Nice little bit of woodland, this. And there's a nice dollop of horse poop as well. How wonderful. Has anybody got any roses? Found it. Right, I'm not going to show you the whole thing because I don't want to give the game away with this one, but yay, there's a little bit of it. Nice. Found 3 and I haven't found 3. Is that 3 for 3? I don't know. I'm running a 3-3 anyway. Okay, there's another one 522 metres away. It's in a highly populated area apparently, but I think you can get a coffee nearby. And I am peckish. I might just see if I can grab something on the hoof. Pegasus food, winging it on the hoof. There's a nice little cafe behind me, little shopping area here, and I'm about 48 metres away according to the app. Let's go and have a quick look. Found it, found it. Yeah, I can't show you the whole thing on this one without giving the game away. So there's a little corner of it. Signed it, logged it, popped it back, also been and got some snacks. Oh, hello, what a wonderful little poem that was. Yeah, I didn't really spend ages thinking about it. Well, that panini stoked the furnace. On to the next one, just over 200 metres away. Woohoo! I do love all that blossom at this time of year. The only snag is it plays havoc with my hay fever. I'm really close. Okay, I'm going for a look. Found it! Signed it, logged it, popped it back. On to the next one, which is about 860 metres away. In that direction. Let's go! We've got parked up and I'm about 70 metres away. There's a few people milling around, so I'm just taking some footage of stuff to make it look like I'm interested in old trains. Sneaky, huh? I need to be on the other side anyway. Found it, but it's not where I'm sat. It was actually somewhere else. Why don't you come and have a look? Signed it, logged it, popped it back. That's 6 finds out of 9. So I've worked it out now. I'm 6 for 9. I've got it right. I'm on a par now with the amount of geocaches I've actually done in a day, because I did 10 in Lincoln, but that was 10 finds out of 10. I was 10 for 10 that day. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to head over to Knapton, which is about 1.3 kilometres away. I'm going to park up in Knapton, and then there's a run that goes, a trail of caches that go all the way from Knapton all the way to Rufford. There's about 13, I think, in total. And I'm going to see how many of those I can knock off. They've all, I think most of them are actually good in terms of they've been found recently. I know one of them has a string of DNFs to it, so that one is probably a no-go. But yeah, let's head over there and see what we can do. Now, come on. Here we go. Right, onwards. Geronimo! There's something very familiar looking about that structure. Good work, CO. Another one of those poo bags there. Look, dirty bastard. I don't know if I'm supposed to be looking down here. The hint for this one's magnetic. Might need my tweezers though. The hint is tree. Sometimes they're really obvious, sometimes they're really not. That still leaves another 4 on this trail. Look at all that gorse. It really is quite beautiful around here. Bit of a winding... Oh, did you hear that?
Thank you.
All right, no worries. Thank you so much for watching. Cheerio.